Good, good, good. Talk about it, man. Talk about it. I'm gonna put up hold on. Y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if the volume up. Hello? Y'all hear me? This shit, they trying to fool my channel. They always fuck with my shit. Yo, can y'all hear me now? Boy, this shit is fucking crazy. Okay, okay, I'm loud. Okay, I hear it. My sound good. Sound check good. Sound check good, man. I don't know what's going on with this shit. But we back. Yeah, we back, baby. They try to take us out. That's what I'm saying, y'all. I don't know what's going on my YouTube. I just know that every time they be trying to stop my channel and stop all my stuff, man. So I be having to double check and shit. But let's get into this interview, man. Let's get into this fucking interview, man. I got the text messages, y'all. What's up, MTG VTV? Peace, peace. Thanks for tuning in. But man, this shit right here crazy, man. Y'all know I get to analyze and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But let's go over this interview real quick. Let me share it because man, it's just too much stuff in this interview that I feel that it was too watered down. It should have been one take. It shouldn't have been too many skips and pauses and even reading the text messages. This shit don't even it just nothing makes sense. So let's share this real quick and get into this interview. Let me know if the volume is echoing. The text messages from excuse me. The text messages, this girl right here, she said she got the text messages she's showing from the inbox through Instagram from her and Takeoff. Me personally, the way Takeoff was talking, it just I gotta show y'all. I gotta show y'all. But let's listen to this dude. We don't have to listen to the whole 27 minutes. If y'all want to, we can. But it's just we just want to look at the particular parts of the structure of how they not talking um or any of that. So let me play it. Yeah, yeah, I know. I'm gonna do that too, MT.
Yo, 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 this is Adonis. How you doing? I'm here with Samantha. I got lucky enough to get to interview her just because I kind of knew her way before this, and I got in touch with her, and I was able to talk with her. She went through different outlets to try to talk to people about it, but she couldn't get a hold of anybody to talk. Um, as far as a lot of people have been saying that, why she didn't go to the police when she left Houston or whatever, she wasn't able to talk to them because, running up out of there, people shooting, she got the hell up out of there, I don't blame her. But she hasn't got contact by the police yet, so she'll be willing to talk with, who's ever wanted to talk to her. That's interviewers, police, or anybody that, needs to talk about the situation. So, how you doing today?
I'm doing okay.
Okay. So, one of the first questions I want to ask you is, how did you first meet Takeoff?
So we were in the studio with my boyfriend at the time, and he was there with Migos, and we just said hi to each other. It was the first time I met him.
So, after that first time in the studio, you seen him, I guess, passing by, whatever. Like usually people do. Everyone knows.
Mind you, y'all, that's exactly what I'm talking about, MT. Like, this bitch was, I even made a comment on the video. I said, what is the purpose of her making an interview if she not gonna speak up? On top of this, y'all, this is her ex-boyfriend. Him, the Adonis nigga. This is her ex-boyfriend. So now y'all talking about how you was in the studio with the Migos, like, and the reason I'm doing this live is because on my community wall, he made a post. I think it was on his Instagram or on his Twitter. He said, Samantha was there to see Takeoff get shot, and I was the first person to interview her. I'm like, she was there to see Takeoff get shot. I was like, what you mean to see Takeoff get shot, or when she was there when he got shot? See, sometimes people could tell on themselves, like, that's why I say this interview ain't really what y'all think it is. I'm gonna show y'all how this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like the structure of things, like this shit was so well put together or so badly put together, like they thought they was doing something. I really feel like they capitalizing off his death. And if you go on Duke Farrow page, he went live earlier and said it was a different Samantha saying that she was there at the thing. So let's just listen to more of this janky ass shit. This shit janky as hell. Like real janky, man. You got to pay attention and look at how the camera changes. Like, look how every time he asks her a question, she gonna look away, or she's gonna or the camera gonna pause, like they was running a play. Then the camera pause. Like, you got to just pay attention to this type of shit. Like, this interview fake as hell, and wait till you see the text message. How you interviewing your ex girlfriend? Like, come on, bro. Like, this crazy.
Knows everybody in the industry and different people. So I assume he was in there doing whatever with the Migos, and so well past them. That was the first time you see him. When was the second time that you seen him?
So I didn't see him for a second time until I flew out to Texas. Before that, I had posted a story on Instagram and tagged him on it, and he messaged me from there.
Okay, so I don't want to get in your business at all because if anybody want to see those texts though, we're gonna post it later on at the end of this video, or I might put it on the side of the video, whatever. But it was just you and him talking and getting to know each other, and like what exactly was it you guys were talking about?
So we were just talking back and forth, being cordial, and he was asking me about my ex, and we were just talking back and forth, and he was being nice.
So I just assume, like, after conversation or whatever, you basically were saying that you were done with your boyfriend and, that type of stuff.
While I was talking to him, I was explaining to him that I was going to leave my ex because of all the cheating.
So I assume with all you guys talking, in a conversation that eventually you were talking about meeting or, building on your relationship.
So he had asked me if he wanted to meet in person, and then asked me if what I was doing for Halloween.
So I'm assuming you were like, okay, you were going to fly out to him and meet him and, whatever around the Halloween holiday.
Yes.
So I'm assuming that you guys were getting, pretty close, with you actually, agreeing to possibly fly out there.
Yeah, we were talking, and I trusted him.
So, while you were planning on going out there, like how many days were you planning on staying, or just how many days were you planning on being there?
I was planning on staying like 2 or 3 days.
So at that time, basically, you were you said like you had a boyfriend or whatever, and I know like you were talking the conversation and saying like how you were going to. Well, I don't know if you really meant you were going to break up with your boyfriend or whatever for him. I don't want to speak.
You see how this clown at like this is what I'm talking about. Like why is you interviewing your ex-girlfriend, bro? Like that you got feelings for. You can obviously tell you would feel some type of way, and you can obviously tell that she is being like pushed up or something. Like somebody's forcing her to do this shit. This don't make no sense. She's steady looking to the left, and when somebody in the comments said, "Why she always looking to the left every time you say something?" He said she's looking at her manager or whatever the case may be, or they must got a whiteboard or something up that they reading off of, because this shit don't make no sense. You right, MT, body language is everything. Every time she talk, he put his hands together, he got his head down because he don't want to hear her talking about another man. But we gonna go deep into more of this other shit. Let's keep building.
Speak on what relationship you were going to have with him. But I'm assuming at that time you were going to break up with your boyfriend and possibly, build with Takeoff.
We had just started talking, so I don't know what it was gonna turn into.
So that's cool. So, hey, I just want to ask, did your boyfriend know that you were going to go out there for that holiday weekend, like for Halloween?
He had his own plans and I had my own plans, so I wasn't really thinking about that.
Okay, so the time comes, you go out there to fly out there. I think it said you flew out on the 29th, 30th or whatever, somewhere around that time. So when you got there, like what happened? Did he pick you up? Like what like happened when you finally arrived in Texas?
So I landed and I let him know that I was there, and he sent somebody to come get me, and he dropped me off at the hotel.
So you get picked up from the airport, you go to the room you said, and like what was the first thing you seen? Like what happened after that?
So I got dropped off at the room and I was just there waiting.
So you got there, and so you were in a room, and so when did he actually like? When did you first see him when you got there?
So I was in the room waiting for him, and then he came to the room, and then got there. We were just talking.
So, I don't want to know, the details of what was going on in that night because I know that, you were there that night with him the first night that you got there. And so, what happened after the night or whatever happened?
So we went to sleep, and when I woke up, he wasn't in the room. So I looked around the room, and I found a note that had an address of the club where he was at. And the guy that had dropped me off, I contacted him, and he took me to the club.
So, you got picked up from his driver or whatever, or whoever it was that picked you up from the airport. And so, you saying you got to the club, and then what happened, or what did you see when you got to the club?
So I went to the club, and I let Takeoff know that I was there. And I went inside, and I walked to him.
Okay, so
Into the, you got this shit weird, yo. You see how she steady looking to the left, bro? This shit weird as hell. Look at that shit. Who she looking at, G? Who the fuck is she looking? Oh shit. Yo, this shit spooky as fuck, bro. This is some weird ass shit. What up, my boy? Peace, Jeff. King Rule in the building. Peace, Mooey. A lawyer or a manager, a lawyer or a manager. Bro, listen, why the fuck she ain't go to the police? Why are you doing interviews? Why are you doing interviews? This don't, man, this ain't seeming right. Let's finish building. Let's finish building, man. Let's finish building, man.
There. And I went inside and I walked to him.
Okay, so you went to the, you got dropped off or you got to the club. And so you're saying you went into the club. Well, you told him you were there, you went into the club, and then you seen him, I guess, and then you walked towards him. How was the vibe and what happened then?
So we were just talking and kicking it, and there was a lot going on. So I just sat back.
So when you were saying that, it was a lot going on or whatever when you got there, and I'm sure it was like a bunch of people. So I know it was like kind of crowded and loud. You know how the club scene is. So I know you couldn't like, hey, talk, say too much, but like, what were you saying to him? And like, when you say it was so much going on, what do you mean?
So we were just talking, and I was asking him about why he left me in the bed. And the vibe just felt off, like something bad was in the air.
Okay, so you were there talking. You said like basically you felt like the vibe wasn't right. It just, however you felt at the moment. And so you were talking to him about why he left you in the bed. And so like what else was going on? Like, was it like, I don't know, like did you see a lot of people there around him? How was things going?
So there was a lot of people there and too many people around him. So I just sat back and relaxed.
So that's understandable. So it was a lot of people, around and everything. So I know you probably couldn't really get to talk because I know how the club scene is, and then by him being fucking Takeoff, I know it was just like a lot of fucking people around. So did you happen to see any of the Prince family, Jay Prince or I think his name Josh Prince or whatever his name is?
Yeah, there were a lot of people there. I saw Jay Prince and Jazz Prince there too.
So you were there, and it was I think it was a birthday party or something that was going on there. One of the Prince brothers, I seen online or whatever, and so what, um, how long do you think that you were there?
Well, all I remember is I was probably there like an hour or maybe two tops.
So after all the partying and everything that was going on, your next move, did he tell you the next move that you guys are gonna do, or like what happened after everyone was about to leave? We don't need to know like what was going on in the party, but like what was the plan? Like, did he tell you, hey, we're about to go do this, or like, so how did it go on the next movement that y'all made?
So we were talking in between the party, and then he told me that we were going to the next place, and we got there.
So you guys left the party or whatever, and then you went to the next spot. Um, what was all going on when you went to the next spot? Like, what did you do when you went to the next place?
So when we got there, they were playing dice on the pool table, and I didn't want to be around because I don't gamble. So I just sat down behind them.
Okay, so you were at the next place. You said you sat down like behind them or whatever, and they were all playing dice. Was Takeoff playing dice too, or who all were playing dice?
So from what I could see, they were all playing dice except for Takeoff, and I was messaging him while I was behind him.
So everyone was playing dice except Takeoff. So they were all, I guess, around each other, crowding up like how guys play dice or whatever. And so you were messaging him. What exactly were you saying to him when you were messaging?
Basically, I was messaging him saying that I was worried because there was so much arguments going on.
Okay, so when you say like arguments or whatever, was it Takeoff arguing, Quavo, the Prince brothers? Who all were the ones arguing?
It was pretty much everybody that was playing dice, even the people that were just standing around the table, they were arguing too.
So while everyone was arguing, did you happen to see Takeoff arguing with anybody? Or like was it just everybody else? Like was he arguing?
Just ask that, nigga.
Everybody was arguing except for Takeoff.
Okay, so everybody was arguing or whatever. And you said Takeoff was arguing. Do you know like what they were actually arguing about if you could hear it?
So from what I could hear, it was something about somebody cheating and that it wasn't the right number.
So while you were hearing all the arguing that was going on, what um did you happen to walk over to Takeoff, or what were you talking to him about like while everyone was arguing or whatever?
Well, I didn't want to walk over to him because I was scared, but I was messaging him to make sure if he was okay.
So while you were messaging him, what did he say when you were messaging him, while the commotion was going on, people were arguing?
So I messaged him and he said that everything was going to be okay, but I still felt scared.
So while everybody was arguing everything, did you kind of feel that something bad was going to happen, with everybody arguing? Because I know you were saying that you were possibly, no, you said that you were scared. So, like, did you really feel that something was going to happen that night?
Yes, it was too many arguments. I even seen an argument in the club.
So when you said that you were ready to go, I don't know how long you guys were there with all the arguments and everything that was going on. Um, what did he say when you were said that, hey, I'm ready to go, get the hell up out of here?
So he kept repeating that everything was going to be okay.
So he basically told you that, hey, everything's gonna be good or whatever, and I assume that, since you stayed that you felt everything was gonna be okay. But how long in between him saying that you or guys were about to leave that you actually left?
He kept wanting to leave, but they wanted to keep going.
So they kept playing, and then you just waited on them, I assume. And so when they finally stopped playing, what happened after that?
So as we were leaving out, they started arguing again and then they played dice outside.
So they start walking out. It was arguments going on or whatever, and it was at the same area where everything happened at. Um, and so what happened then?
So from what I saw, they were playing dice and then the argument started again.
And during the argument, what was Takeoff doing? Was he arguing? Like, what was going on?
No, Takeoff wasn't arguing. He was just watching.
So while Takeoff was sitting there watching while everyone was arguing, I know you want to go too much in details, you say, but did you think that anything was going on? What was going on at that time?
So they were still arguing and I messaged him to see if everything was okay.
So when they were arguing, did it seem like they were arguing about the same thing? And what was he saying in the message?
So I couldn't really hear what they were arguing about, but he kept messaging that everything was okay.
Okay, so he told you everything was gonna be okay or whatever to you, and so did you think what did you want to do?
I just kept telling him that I was scared and that I wanted to leave.
So from where exactly were you sitting, standing, or where were you at when the argument and everything was like going on?
There were so many people that I kept trying to get next to him, but I just backed up and went away from the crowd.
So when you went back away from the crowd, could you still see everything that went on when everything happened?
Yeah, I saw everything that happened.
So you said that you seen every single thing that happened at that moment. So what did you do when everything transpired? Because I know you said you don't really want to get into the exact details. You want to say that for officers or a bigger platform to talk. I understand. But what happened when you seen everything?
Yeah, I saw everything that happened and I didn't want to die, so I ran.
So commotion
What's
was
going
going
on?
on,
Yo,
everything was
what?
happening.
Yo, what the fuck, man? Oh man, look, man. Look how she paused and looking at somebody telling her to say something. Look at this shit.
You want to say that for officers or a bigger platform to talk. I understand. But what happened when you seen everything?
Yeah, I saw everything that happened and I didn't want to die, so I ran.
So commotion was going on, everything was happening. What like where did you run to? Did you run to the vehicle that you came in? Like where did you run to?
So when I ran away from everybody. And once I got, to a safe place, I called an Uber.
Okay, so when you called the Uber and left, where did you take the Uber to?
So I was too scared to go back to the room. So I just took the Uber to the airport.
So you just took an Uber to the airport. Okay, so you took an Uber to the airport. What was your next move?
So I went to the airport and just waited till I could get a flight.
That's pretty much the end of the interview. I'm gonna play the text messages, right? Um, the text messages is weird as hell. Yeah, that's safe for a bigger platform. That's how I know. That's how I know this was some bullshit. Like, why would he even say for a platform? Like, you know what I'm saying? Why would he say that? Why would he say to the police or a bigger platform? If you have evidence of Takeoff being killed and you was there and you are a witness, then you need to take your ass down there. What the fuck is you doing interviews for? This nigga can't save you. This nigga can't save you. This is her ex-boyfriend. These two motherfuckers was on the Steve Wilkos show. And that's why I was telling him, like, bro, people gonna break this shit down. You better be putting the right information out because this is YouTube. This is a whole different world over here. Y'all can fake it on IG and fake y'all accounts and fake how y'all living, but on YouTube, you can't do that. It ain't nothing but conspiracy theories on it. So I don't even know why he would even do this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me pull these text messages up. We can go over them because this shit don't be making no sense. You know what I'm saying? This shit don't make no sense. She charging motherfuckers for an interview. If she go on a bigger platform, he basically promoting her going on a bigger platform. That's why he said a bigger platform, because there's gonna be other platforms that see that video and they gonna be trying to reach out to it. Like what are we talking about? These motherfuckers is scamming. Right, they scamming together, allegedly. Matter of fact, let me put another copyright claim up just for YouTube. Cause y'all know, man, they be in if they strike this video, shit, my channel gone, shit. That's why I told y'all to subscribe to my other channel, Knowledge God Speaks. This copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Copyright disclaimer. Allowances are made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips to balance in favor of fair use. All right, we good. We have to let YouTube know because they be trying to strike a motherfucker. So we gonna go over these text messages because this shit right here it just don't make no sense to me. It don't make none at all. We reading these texts, so this the first text. You know what I'm saying? This the first one, like, and So look, it say, well, do you want to not talk to me in the studio? I seen you wouldn't stop looking at me. And who is Adonis to you? Just the guy I am with at the moment. You see what I'm saying? If you with this dude at the moment, what did you like? I don't know. Let's just keep reading. Like then I basically gonna skim through this shit because I'm not gonna sit here and read all of this shit. It's like 8 pictures, screenshots of this shit. But what I want y'all to notice, I want y'all to notice how the time never changes. Like the time never changes. It stay at 11:39 and it's plugged up into the charger. So I don't know, like I'm pretty sure her screenshot and all this shit, the time would have changed from 11:39 to at least 11:40. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. This shit weird as hell. Then she said, okay, then just tell me what the plans are. Matter of fact, what are you doing to the end of the at the end of the month? I will be in Texas for some promo stuff. You got any Halloween plans? You know what I'm saying? Like you can fake this type of shit. You can fake these type of text messages and all kind of shit. Like it's just crazy how people be putting this shit on there. They appear to be messing around still per their body language. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They gotta be still. She was scared as hell. She was talking low as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like this don't even sound like oh really? So if I fly you out to have a good time with me, you will come. Like I don't know. That don't even sound like a nigga that got some money or like would say no weird shit like that. Like I don't know. This don't seem right. But if you look at the text, it's like in every text he gonna be bigging up dude. Like it's like he gonna be constantly bigging up Adonis. It's like he talking about like, yeah, we was in the studio and I hate on no man, that's corny shit. If you want to let him know it's whatever, like I don't know, it's just weird shit. I'm gonna let me put this up here. Yeah, like now they talking about knowing that he using reference tracks like it's just why is he talking to her about reference tracks? Like this chick don't probably really know about no fucking reference tracks and all this other shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like even in another one, like he like his name is in the text message. It's like they made these text messages to clout chase and to also promote his music. Like, because it's like Takeoff was talking about him more than anything through these text messages. Oh, I don't hate on no man. That's corny shit. Okay, however you want to do it, but so where he get that name Adonis? Why it sounds so familiar? Like, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to correlate himself. Like, it's like he trying to correlate himself in this shit too, so people could start googling him and researching him because he do music and shit now. So it's like he trying to capitalize off this shit. Like the messages is just crazy. Then the shit look kind of blurry. You know what I'm saying? Like it look kind of blurry. It don't look sharp and clear like it would be on your phone if you took a screenshot. Trying to keep calling him a nice guy and I ain't no hating ass nigga. And if the music is hot, he talking about Jay-Z and yeah, he is Brooklyn all day and he has over 700 songs and 200 recorded. How the fuck she know he got 700 songs written and over 200 recorded? Like, come on, y'all. Like, and look at the time. The time never changed. The time never changed. It never changes. On each text message is all gonna say 11:39, 11:39, 11:39. Like, come on, man. Like, this don't make no sense. He talking about the dude more than anything. That don't make sense. This shit don't make sense. Let me pull up the other ones. They got more. I'm going in order too. Let me see if I can just share the whole. Can y'all see that? No, I shared the wrong damn thing. She's crazy. Well, look, She asked about what's going on with them. He said that's family's a big misunderstanding. When people mature, I ain't with all that messy shit. Like, um, telling him he could just contact him here, and then when you are free and away from Adonis, like he keeps saying his name. Like, dudes don't do that. Even if you bring up your like, dudes ain't saying your man name every time. Like they'll be like, yeah, your dude or something, or your man or your nigga or something, or your boyfriend or something. They not gonna acknowledge you by your name because they know it's not respect because they fucking with a chick that got a man. So we not gonna acknowledge you by your name. Like, and then he talking about some okay and then it is what it is on Instagram. I'm gonna tag him in a post about his music today, and I will let you know. Why would like what the fuck, bro? Do y'all get what I'm? This is what I'm talking about. Having insight on things. Like, why would Takeoff promote another nigga music and he fucking his girl? Do that make sense? Do that make sense at all? Or is it me? Am I drunk? Am I high? Because that don't make no sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't make no sense to me. Why would he say that? Tag the nigga name. Listen, this how you know this some bullshit. He tagged her name. He tagged his name in the fucking messages. Like, I'm thinking like if you tag somebody's name like that in the message, it's gonna pop up. Like you gonna get a notification or something. Like, why would she tag his name like that? Like, I don't know, man. I ain't never put nobody's name on Instagram messages like that, but like, why would you like? I don't know. Like, that's weird. Like, that's weird. This shit is like promotion or something. Like, you trying to low key promote. They made these text messages up, man. Let me show the other ones. Look, basically what he said in the interview. So pretty much it was a bunch of people there. Like I know it was a whole bunch of people there because of who he is. Takeoff. Look at the message. It's going to be tons of other women around because the people will be visiting and doing basically security for us. But my main woman of the night will be you. Like you see that like everything they said in the interview is like they already created these text messages, and after they created these text messages, they tried to do a visual, like a video, like putting a statement out that I was there. I was there. Like who gonna confirm or deny that she wasn't there? You can't remember everybody that was at the party. Like you ain't gonna remember, especially when all that shit happened. And remember when she said she got to the airport and then a dude picked her up? It's right here in the text messages. Okay, my bro number, call it when you land, he will pick you up, blah 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 blah. Like, and they left a number down here. Like, come on, man. Like, this is I don't. And look at the time. The time still 11:39. 11:39. Man, I don't trust shit like this. What y'all think though, man? This shit, that shit, I don't rock with that shit. I feel like that's some bullshit. I feel like that's some bullshit. Then I'm gonna get to the end because most of this stuff they just talking about his cheat dude all the time. Like his name keep popping up. Weird ass messages. Talking about, yeah. See, look, yeah, I gotta show this one. See, yeah, this nigga is promoting because he had sex with some rapper on OnlyFans. Like why would like? Come on, man. Look right here. You should have landed by now. Like Takeoff on her heels. And then she said, "Yes, baby, we are getting off the plane now. I appreciate you checking in with me. I'm so pissed. Adonis blocked me on his Instagram like I'm dumb and posted about the chick he fucked and had the nerve to sell the sex tape with the rapper on his OnlyFans. So my mood is fuck him and I'm all about you now that I am here." Man, what the fuck, man? Y'all, this shit. This shit can't be real, man. This shit cannot be real. And look at the time. The time never changes. The time never changes. It's still 11:39. Yeah, I smell some bullshit too, Alan. I smell bullshit, man. I smell straight bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Why would a girl just go off and start telling a rapper? This is a high profile celebrity. Why would you just come off and start telling your personal business like this? And y'all ain't even been talking that long. This is like advertisement though, and had the nerve to sell the sex tape with the rapper on his OnlyFans. So motherfuckers gonna get on OnlyFans, put in his name, and try to figure out what rapper he was having sex with, so it can go viral. Like this is like a overplay for the underlay. Like this is clout chasing. I don't believe these text messages. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't. If you could prove me otherwise, then do so. But right now, I can't. All these text messages, I'm going in order. You know what I'm saying? Like all this shit is the same as when he was talking about in the video. So hold on. So look, this text message is right here, right? So look at this. Um, look at this. He gonna say, "Why are you barely not talking to me? Why you being so shy? How is that possible?" And you flew her out. Wow, like what the fuck? Like you see this? There's too many girls here and around us. I don't want to look desperate bad enough. I flew all the way out here behind Adonis' back. But I will talk more. Come over, sit next to me. I don't want too many people. There's too many people. Now listen to this. Listen to this. Why the fuck this bitch keep bringing up her ex-boyfriend or her nigga? Why would you keep doing that? No woman is finna keep doing that, knowing that she already cheating you. Everybody, both of y'all know it's some cheating going on. So why the fuck you gonna keep bringing up this nigga name? This shit is made up. This is made up. Cloud is one hell of a drug these days. Damn near worse than is fentanyl. You damn right, big dog. This shit worse than fentanyl. This is ridiculous. This is fucking ridiculous right here. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous, man. Like, okay, baby, look, we about to gamble a little bit over by the pool table. You can sit in one of the chairs on the wall, or you can stand behind me, or if you're not feeling it, my bro will take you back. Like I ain't feeling that shit. I ain't feeling that shit. It's some BS. Hold on, it was one. Hold on, it was one. He was talking about the when she got there. It was a dude. He was like the one standing over there by Quavo, and she was like, "Yeah, the ugly one." Or some shit. I'm trying to find that one. Let me see. I gotta find it, y'all. This shit. gotta find it, y'all. I gotta find it. This motherfucker had. Oh yeah, yep, got it. I get it. I get it. I think this is right here. Yeah, look. We got all night and all day tomorrow. We don't leave till like tomorrow night. I will stay with you the whole time. What is she talking about? Taste like that, huh? Well, of course, I told you I was a virgin till 20 and Adonis the only guy I ever been with sexually. So look, he say, it's okay, promise you I don't gamble, blah, blah, blah. Let me see. And you see the guy across from Quavo, he act like he don't like us. So I think his crew gonna make him leave. Yes, I see him, the ugly one. Just please be careful. Let's go after we bowl, please. We should be. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit just don't make no sense to me, man. It don't make no sense to me at all. And somebody gotta like show me something different. This interview was horrible. He should have never did this. This is this man's girlfriend. She looks stressed out. She looks stressed the fuck out. Like straight up, she looks stressed out. She looked like somebody told her to do this, or they just got done arguing. She looked scared as hell. Scared as hell. And even at the end of this interview, he plays the text messages, but he got his music playing in the background with his songs, with his album and all that shit, titles and stuff on the left side. Like you can see it on the left side. I ain't gonna play his music because the motherfuckers might give me a copyright strike. So let me mute that shit real quick. But look, credit song Zodiac by Adonis available on all platforms. Album The Greatest Mixtape Ever. This 1 million plus streams. You see what I'm saying? On singles, like these niggas be. This shit is crazy, man. This shit is fucking crazy. This shit is crazy, man. I tell y'all, these people is nuts, man. Clout is one hell of a drug. So I was looking at this dude page. Let me see if I got the right cause this is crazy. Like I'm just like, man, these people just be doing some wild ass shit. So look, like it's like Halloween ends, spoiler alert, test screening reviews what the ending is. Halloween, everything is like his first shit was about Halloween 2 months ago. And he got all this money right here or something. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers knew this was finna go down or something. Like how you end up doing all of this with this interview. I don't know, man. I just be looking at weird. I just be looking at shit like your first video is called Halloween Ends. Like I don't know. It's a real conspiracy world out there, man. Like, why you doing your YouTube videos with all this money right here? Like trying to run your views up. Your shit went from 13,000 to 105 views. That shit don't fade. That shit's stupid. That shit don't phase people. Like, do the weirdo. Yeah, motherfuckers will do anything, man. That's just prime example proof right there. Motherfucker do anything. Anything, man. Anything, movie. It's sad, man. It's sad. Motherfuckers do anything for clout. The nigga even made a short. This nigga trying to make some money off this shit.
Yeah, I saw everything that happened, and I didn't want to die, so I ran.
So commotion was going on, everything was happening. What like, where did you run to? Did you run to the vehicle that you came in? Like, where did you run to?
Look,
When I ran,
people is saying what we already saying. Look, this sounds more like interrogation. Clout crazy. Yo, she told the truth on Wilco's, put her ass on the lie detector now. She's see if she telling the truth. Bro, this girl clearly doesn't want to be interviewed, even though she probably said yes to it. The whole situation, you guys don't care about who dies. You just want to talk about it and gossip. That's a fact. No, she is waiting to be interviewed and actually speaking out while others not trying to help. Why would she speak out if she don't just go to the fucking police? What do she need to interview everybody for? Why does this got a clout chase off death? What the fuck is everybody get out of that? That's why I don't understand. Why do everybody keep trying to clout chase off people dying? What are y'all doing? Why are y'all clout chasing off death? What the fuck? There's more shit to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like these people is weird as hell. That is crazy. I ain't never seen no shit like this. I ain't never seen no shit like this. This is crazy. Why was she constantly saying she said in one message that they broke up or that's her ex, but then in another message, oh, I flew out here behind his back. Then in the interview, she said, oh yeah, well, I was doing me and he was gonna do him. She don't even sound comfortable doing that shit. The body language is off. She'd be well open. She'd be looking a little better. Her makeup would be done. This bitch look like she just woke up out of bed. She like or like she just got done crying. She's steady looking away off camera. She looking at other people off camera. Like, come on, man. Man, all I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna hold y'all too long. But what I want to say is we gotta start paying attention to these people and start calling them out on their bullshit. Because my only question is, why are you doing interviews? Take your ass to the fucking Houston Police Department and tell whatever the fuck you need to tell. Going doing interviews on YouTube or other people's platforms because you're trying to check a bag, bitch, is not doing an open investigation. Is damn near illegal or something. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like what are you doing? This don't make no sense at all. At all. Who does this? Chop peace. You know what I'm saying? Who does this? Clout is one hell of a fucking drug, man. People will probably take clout over money. People would probably rather have 1 million subscribers than $1 million. It's fucking crazy. This is crazy, man. So, man, if anybody haven't checked this interview out, go to this brother page, Adonis Duco takes never hot takes. We tell truth, all this weird shit. This long, extra long ass name. Go over there, go to his videos, and check this interview out. Check this interview out. Look at it detail to detail. Break it down. Well, because you don't really need once you watch it from the beginning and you find out that that's his ex girlfriend and they was on the Steve Wilkos show. Steve Wilkos. Come on, man. Boy, what the fuck? Oh shit, I'm thinking. Look at Duke Farrow. Sammy the witness to Takeoff's murder was on Steve Wilkos with a man named Adonis. You feel what I'm saying? And then the same Adonis is the nigga who did the interview with. Like, it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense at all, man. So y'all check that shit out, man. We ain't gonna stretch this and drag this out too long. Y'all check that shit out. You know what I'm saying? And if we can do, and if they do a part two on that shit, we gonna run it back and do a part two on this shit. Because this ain't making no sense. Even Duke Farrell said it's another girl named Samantha. He inboxed her. She said that she was she was Samantha at the takeoff thing, and he tried to ask her a few questions, and a bitch sent her cash app to him. Sent the cash app. Crazy. I'm telling y'all, man, look into this shit, man. It's very interesting. This takeoff murder shit was real deep, man. It's real weird. Even that messy video. You go to the messy video and it's just weird, man. It's just too many symbolic ritualism shit up in there. And then, but you don't want to believe that takeoff had him sacrificed. Like, you don't want to believe that. That's his nephew. But we know how this shit goes. Shit, we was right when Kanye West came out and said everything. You know what I'm saying? Kanye came out and said it was handlers and his mom was sacrificed. So that proves all of the theories that what we used to talk about. Buddy trying to get on by any means necessary. I wonder what it means. That's what I'm saying. That's what he want. He want people to go over there and check him out, get his streams up. The nigga doing YouTube now, so he trying to go viral. You know what I'm saying? That's what this shit is about. who does a blog with 300,000 sitting in front of him? You don't know how to just be you. You don't have charisma. You got to use your money to attract people. And you see when he first got all them views, that shit went away. Nobody care about that shit. You got to be talking about something. You got to learn how to articulate yourself to where people can sit and listen to you, and they will sit and understand what you're saying, or they like to hear what you're talking about. Like, your voice is calming or soothing to the ear because it's helping them expand their mental. Motherfuckers don't understand that conversation comes with a lot of charisma. That's why when you going on other people's channels and they be yelling and screaming and bitch, shut the fuck up and da da da, you exit right out that shit. Cause that ain't what you came to YouTube for. So y'all look into this shit, man. This a weird ass case. This a weird ass situation. Anybody that's clout chasing off this shit, off anything, off another rapper's death, man, it's really fucked up, man. It's really fucked up. Appreciate it, Chop. Yeah, man. Y'all share the live, hit the like button, man. Y'all know how YouTube be trying to do me, man. That's why I be scared to go live sometimes. Like, they be on my ass. Like, anything I do, it's just they biased, man. YouTube is really biased. Yesterday I tried to go live and talk about this same shit. It wouldn't let me go live. I'm like, what? Well, I just said, fuck it. It went live today. But yeah, man, it's your boy Knowledge the God 13 TV, man. Y'all check out this shit, man, and y'all check this shit out, man. Till next time, man. I'm out of here, man. Peace.